We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB. Into the box now, Kenny Lofton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way.
Kenny Lofton.
Now a hard liner toward short. But there to take it in is the shortstop Andrus for the first out of the inning.
Second spot tonight.
Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mazzara is under this one. And that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. And he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hard hit ball to short. There is Andrus. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Lofton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Striding in for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here's the first pitch to him.
Bagwell.
Back up the middle. Andrus to his left. He's there. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Next up for the Astros, Will Clark. First delivery to him on the way. This one smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Mazzara going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Batting 6.
Here's George Springer.
Number 4. George.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, taking off his Springer. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken to throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Batting 9.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 7.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kenny Lofton hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another.
The second baseman, number 20.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And right into the shift. This will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Altuve stands at second with 2 gone. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Now the tag comes down to third, and they got him. Boy, not the... Here's Joey Gallo now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Keuchel into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 2-0. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. Missed with a slider. Nomar Mazara would be next. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Striding in once again, Jeff Bagwell, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Will Clark. And the runner's breaking for third. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Bagwell, the runner at third with no outs. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. First game in the majors, and he's making his presence felt with his 2nd hit in as many at-bats. Impressive stuff.
Matty, what this guy's doing is unbelievable right here. The ability to slow the game down, his first big league start.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Chu, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. George Springer has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Now
Matt Moore is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Chu. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Lifted the other way to left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
First pitch on its way, and he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Chu looks up, gone! Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Here's Carlos Correa now. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Shortstop, Carlos.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
First baseman number 5.
Standing in now, Jeff Bagwell. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Will Clark. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chu has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder.
Here's George Springer.
4.
He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Second baseman, Ned Odor.
The bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Lofton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Third baseman.
Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hit on the ground out to short.
Andrus fields it cleanly.
And the throw is wide, as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Ready for another chance. Brian McCann. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Has a look. Now the pitch. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time, as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here's the 0-2. This is pulled into right. Chu is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay throw, and they get the double play at third. Perhaps a Pyrrhic victory there after the 9-run inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Lofton will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. To Shields leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Keuchel pauses. 0-2 on its way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the... Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kenny Lofton. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, talk about striking on back-to-back pitches, Dero. A triple, then followed by a single. Big inning lurking here.
Yeah, Dan, I think that's his game plan today against this guy right now. Being aggressive in the zone. If he's going to attack, then they're going to pull the trigger.
He is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Altuve at third with nobody out. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jeff Bagwell. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. High in the air out to center field. The Shields is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now
ready once again, Will Clark. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Gallo moving to his right, and he'll step on the. So next to the plate for Texas, Shin-Soo Choo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Up next for the Rangers.
So stepping in, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Underneath it now is Lofton, and he makes the catch to retire the side. At the plate, George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Springer.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is DeShields. On to the lawn and gone. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Andrus has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. DeShields is camped under this one. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 16.
Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Mazara is there, and it's a very quick inning as decided. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He'll start.
Leading off for the Rangers, designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Plouffe Playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the first round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The shortstop, number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Altuve waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is digging in and looking for more. Kenny Lofton, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now here's the pitch. And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Grounded to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Astros are challenging the previous
All right, we'll
play.
take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Comes set with the 0-1. Runners on his way to third. Strike taken. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
First baseman number 5.
Riding in once again, Jeff Bagwell. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Rogers.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Here comes the 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. 0-1, here it comes. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a drive out to left center field. In to score, the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
In there, now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hit high and deep to right center. To Shields will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Third baseman.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Beltre.
The 1-0. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting. First baseman.
Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Torino.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Jose Leclerc comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The second baseman,
ready once again, Jose Altuve. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. There is Andrus. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitching.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
He's going.
Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken to throw. And he will be nailed at third on a Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Nomar Mazara.
Fastball in there for a called strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Grounder down the line at third.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. 2-2 the count.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Digging in to try it again. Rougned Odor, a hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. The Dallas skyline in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network.
Leading off for Houston, first baseman.
Digging in once again, Jeff Bagwell. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Down the third baseline. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Will Clark. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now the 0-1. Runner goes for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
George Springer stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Skied into straightaway right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Up next for the
Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez. He homered back in the third inning in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is DeShields. Two gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian McCann, runner in scoring position with two gone.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. The relay. Throw to third, but he's in there. As a run will score on the play as well.
the right fielder, number 7.
So digging in now, Kenny Lofton. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. I think a big reason why he's been so effective.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Hit hard.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Elvis Andrus becomes out number 2 this inning. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
26-0, the final tonight. The Astros.